But yeah, man, welcome back to the Snake Trap Sessions. I am so excited to be back. What a gloomy, foggy, cold one. What is good, everybody? It's your boy MJ up in the building. Welcome back to another weekly dose of the Snake Trap Sessions. If this is your first time tapping in, what is good? I'm your boy MJ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're on top of every single weekly vlog that I drop here on the Snake Trap Sessions channel. That way you're on top of every single Trap Talk with MJ podcast that I drop on Thursdays, Saturdays, and soon to be, I ain't gonna tell you yet. That's for my Patreon members information. By the way, shout out to my Patreon members out there. Do your boy a favor, go down to the link below and join the Trap Talk Patreon family. Come see what we got going on. We have an amazing Discord where there's amazing different channels in there. It all evolves around life, and I'm telling you right now, it's something you don't want to miss. If you're new to this hobby and you feel like you need to reach out and meet more people, then this is the Patreon page you're going to want to meet, and you can thank me later. So I hope everyone's having a great week. Happy Friday. I am so happy that the weekend's here. Now on this vlog, unfortunately, I want to go ahead and address some things. Couldn't help but noticing that's been going on. There's been a lot of fraud happening. Even though snakes with fraud's been something common since I came into the hobby a few years ago, it's something that's becoming a lot more noticeable since the last year or so. I want to give you guys a heads up on how to be aware of scam artists, how to look for an ad that has straight scam written all over it. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of new people in here who are so eager and wanting to get their hands on snakes that are really hard to get their hands on. Green tree pythons, ball pythons, boas, you name it. There's so many species out there that are so popular that people just can't seem to find. So what they do is they come across something like a website or they come across a post and they find that animal they're looking for. That animal happens to be really cheap. Well, guess what? These are all red flags, and we're going to talk about today because I want to look out for every single one of you guys. If it's one thing that's going to discourage someone from wanting to get into a hobby, it's when they get straight fraud put onto them. I want to go ahead and address this. Let's get inside the trap. Let's talk about some situations that you guys should be aware about and some things to look for, like those damn red flags. Let's tap into the trap. Good, everybody. Here we are inside the trap yet again. All right, guys. Well, I hate to have to make a vlog out of this, but at the end of the day, it's reality, it's happening, and it sucks. It pisses me off because guess what? I'm a victim of fraud. I'm a victim of somebody scamming me when coming into the hobby. I don't like to repeat mistakes like that. Nobody should. When you're new into something, you're vulnerable. You don't really know situations that usually come across when purchasing animals. Like in anything else, there is fraud and scam stuff happening all over reptile hobby. I feel like it's been a lot more noticeable within the last couple years. People just having no shame, literally stealing other people's pictures of their hard work, putting onto their fake page and getting inquiries, getting people to send them money, not sending them animals, and really just messing people up. It's still happening and it's not going to stop. There's certain things you guys could do out there to be more aware of scam artists and people who are just not legit. First off, I want to say when you are looking to invest into an animal that's really hard to come across, green tree pythons, emerald tree boas, stuff bred here in the United States, not easy to come across. So when you all of a sudden see stuff that's hard to come across, really easy to find on Facebook ad or on an Instagram ad, that's when you need to look deeper. You need to figure out, okay, where did this snake come from? If it's one thing with this day and age, a green tree python or emerald tree boa that is bred in the United States is for the most part easy to document and track to see who bred it. If somebody is trying to advertise a United States captive born and bred green tree python or emerald tree boa and they cannot show you pictures of the parent, they can't show you a slight bit of proof that these are United States captive born and bred, there's a red flag right then and there. Anyone that I've worked with, anyone that I've talked to has been able to show me documentations on a United States captive born and bred instantly. Just understand that and just know that for your information. Another thing, when you actually meet someone working with a a species that you want to get your hands on, the best thing to do is build a relationship with that breeder. If he can't get you that snake, there's probably somebody that he knows, or he could actually guide you. It's a legit resource. It's somebody who's giving you a legit referral because this person is actually doing the work himself. Before you want to go ahead and get your hands on a species that's hard to get, just try to build a relationship with somebody who's already working with it, somebody who's already been breeding with it, and then that's going to go ahead and set you on the right step forward to success of owning this animal that you want to get. Now, other than people stealing pictures from other people's accounts and posting them on their Instagram or Facebook, there are some crafty scam artists out there that are literally mimicking people's websites, copying it to the T, and almost literally having the exact same domain for their website, which makes it look like the exact same thing. Shout out to my boy TLS Reptiles, who brought his situation to all of our attention over this past week with the situation of a company called the Underground Reptiles for sale. We all know Underground Reptiles. I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but I know plenty of people out there who've purchased animals from Underground Reptiles, who still purchase animals from Underground Reptiles, and that's fine. Do your thing. At the end of the day, when you go to the actual Underground Reptiles website, whatever it is that you're clicking and paying for, that's what they're going to send you. That's just your choice. You get what you pay for. You want a crispy chondro for $4.75? You're going to get a crispy chondro for $4.75. That's Underground Reptiles. Now, there's another website called Underground Reptiles for sale. Literally to the T, the exact same format, the exact same layout as Underground Reptiles website, but it's not them. So people are getting duped and going to that website instead and purchasing animals and just not receiving the animals, or whatever the case is. TLS Reptiles had one of his chondros posted on that website. Shout out to any chondro breeder out there who's been in this game, who's been doing it, because I can tell you, one of the most headache she's to work with, from what I've understand, from what I've noticed, is chondros. And when I say work with, I mean breeding. Just imagine putting years work into a species to finally get that down and getting your own animal produced, and then having some website take that picture, put it on their website, and literally act like it's their own production, trying to get credit for your hard work. Man, I'm sorry, no offense. Yeah, that would even piss me off if it's a ball python, but if we're gonna try to jack one of my chondros and get credit for it, we're gonna have some serious problems. Dead ass serious. On hood, I'm pulling up. But at the end of the day, there's not much you can do. This is some loser in some different state living in a basement that's conning people. And this is, again, just one of many situations. There's so many different avenues of getting scammed when purchasing an animal. So your best bet, and this is just coming from experience, build relationships with people who are actually working with the animals, and then go from there. You know, when you build relationships with people, they're gonna put you on game. If they're cool, you know, they're gonna put you on game. You're gonna learn more and more about the species. You're either gonna wanna continue to wanna work with the species, or maybe you're gonna learn some stuff about the species that's gonna steer you to maybe wanna work with something else. The more knowledge on the species, the more power you have going into working with the species. I mean, I don't want to continue to rant. I don't want to go on. I hate to see people who are so passionate, either new into this hobby, who have been in this hobby, anyone getting scammed. I don't like seeing it. It sucks. And it's happening. It's happening quite often. So I wanted to drop this quick vlog. I want to let you guys know just how to be aware of stuff. I'm telling you, if there's a snake out there you really want, think about this. There's a snake out there that you really want, and you haven't been able to find it, and then boom, it pops up on either Morph Market, King Snakes, Craigslist, Facebook, Instagram, doesn't matter, it pops up. Look into the person who's selling it. Talk to the closest 5 homies. Hey, have you heard of this person? Most importantly, if you just want to know who is who, then like I said, join the Trap Talk Patreon page. We have a Discord, and guess what? Nobody in my Trap Talk Patreon Discord is getting duped. I'll tell you that much. Because guess what? We run everything by each other, especially when it comes to the chondros and emeralds. We have sections for emerald tree boas and green tree pythons inside the Discord where people go ahead and put ads in there if they see them. We all communicate with each other. We all let each other know that looks legit, or hey, I've actually talked to that person. That person is legit. Or, you know, the list goes down. The pros and cons of ads is what we discuss inside the Discord. So, like I said, if you're somebody who needs help, if you're somebody who is not familiar with looking at ads and feeling like you have it down, well then you need to join some people who can actually help you out and put you on the right steps to success. So this isn't a pitch or anything, but I'm also letting you know we look out for each other. If you want to be in a situation where you get legit referrals and you get legit leads to the species you want to work with, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to beat anything than the Trap Talk Patreon Discord that we have going on. Challenge me on that. I'm telling you right now, you're going to love it. And yes, I do want to say, again, shout out to all my Trap Talk Patreon members who are part of the Discord, because you guys are the ones who are making this Discord so informative and so exciting, because it doesn't matter what time of the day. It could be 4:30 a.m. West Coast time to 2 a.m. That Discord is up and going. I'm telling you, my trappers are motivated, they're excited. Shout out to my two most recent Patreon members, Alan from Amazing Basins and Socrates from Ari, Max, Eli, Aborials. Man, you guys are my boys. Shout out to the Wolfpack. Okay, listen, that's all we're gonna have on this week's vlog. Like I said, I just want to give you guys that awareness of the scam artists. Man, these scam artists, be smarter than that. Talk to the people you associate yourself with and make sure that you're doing things correctly before you make any kind of moves or before you make any kind of heavy purchases. Better be safe than sorry, and that's a fact. Make sure you tune in on this week's Trap Talk with MJ. We just had John from JD Constriction on Trap Talk with MJ last night. It was an amazing show. If you out there are into the Exantic gene, then you do not want to miss this episode because nobody's doing the Exantic project on my man John from JD Constrictions. Make sure you check out that episode. Links in the description below. And also make sure you guys are ready to tap in tomorrow for Saturday's Trap Talk Dab and Coffee session. We're tapping into Canada with my man Dan from Big D Exotics. I cannot wait to learn more about his projects and what he has going on, because at the end of the day, we know Canada is on fire. That's a fact. But guys, thank you so much for tapping in. If this was your first time tapping in and you like the information you're getting, if you're enjoying the vlogs I'm putting out every single week, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment, and let me know what else you want to see. Let me know what else you want to learn, and let me know what I can do to help you elevate that reptile game. And I'll catch you guys here next week on another Snake Trap Session vlog. I'm out. Choo!